Iceland is the place where landscape photography truly flourishes. When you come here, there's no guarantee that you'll return the same.
It's a bucket list destination. It's unlike any other landscape in the world.
From the moment you wake up, you sort of think to yourself, in what way will today change my life? And that's if you ever get to sleep at all when you're here, because when the city lights turn off, Iceland's northern lights turn on.
Are you following me?
Just hanging back here.
Get your own composition.
I was heading that way anyways.
Yeah.
Small beach, Maria.
All right.
Capturing the human experience is why I pick up a camera. Whether it be a family photo shoot or someone seeing an otherworldly landscape for the very first time, there's always a story, and taking portraits is how I tell those stories. I'm pretty lucky and get the opportunity to travel all over the world and the US for B&H capturing landscapes and wildlife. But my favorite thing to do when on those trips is capturing the people within those incredibly gorgeous settings.
It's kind of giving a little bit of album cover, maybe like 1 foot forward. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect.
Portraits of a person smack dab in the middle of a vast and complex landscape shows the scale of just how small we are in comparison, and photography allows me to tell that story, and most importantly, give a little perspective of how significant and important the nature around us is.
When I'm out in nature, I feel fully present, which is why I try to spend as much time as I can in the outdoors. Whether I'm road tripping in my Jeep or climbing mountain peaks, any moment spent outside is a moment well spent, especially when I have a camera alongside with me. This right here is why I'm a landscape photographer.
When I'm not traveling around the world for B&H, I'm capturing couples, families, babies, puppies, headshots, you name it, and I love every moment and every smile. And my love for people and nature come together in environmental portraits. I love to experiment with different focal lengths, from super wide to super telephoto, looking for ways to show a different perspective of a person within the vast landscape.
Landscape photography is all about celebrating and sharing in the nature we all are around. It's about documenting the story of the land, from the mountains to the oceans and everything in between.
In this series, we're teaming up with Sigma, and we're gonna test out, well, everything. I'm gonna show you how to incorporate a person or yourself into a beautiful landscape, and how to play with various focal lengths you may not have tried before. It's more than just grabbing a camera and hitting the trail. It's also the planning, the accompanying gear, and leaving some room for some magical moments.
In this series, we're going to cover everything from landscape photography, shooting the aurora, and also astrophotography. And we'll cover research and planning, gear and accessories needed, and then we'll get out there in the field in beautiful Iceland. The last time I was in Iceland, I was just getting started in photography, and it was much warmer here, but this time we're dealing with some serious weather conditions. Ow! I got a cut there, got a cut here. Landscape photography battle scars. What are you gonna do? But to be back here 5 years later with B&H and Sigma, getting the opportunity to shoot on some of the best cameras with some of the finest glass made is something I don't take for granted. When we were planning for this trip, we knew what to expect at most locations, but when you get here and see it with your own eyes, it's a completely different experience. When you first get started in photography, you of course have those dream photography destinations, Norway, Faroe Islands, even Iceland. And as you go and continue in your landscape photography career, always keep that bucket list in mind as you check them off, because you won't believe where a camera can take you.
This series, you're going to experience us experiencing Iceland through our lens. And hopefully you'll find some inspiration and a little bit of education to help you capture some magical moments.
Let me go.
Am I in
way.
this? No, separate?
No, it's just
Okay.
about me.
So come and join us on this photography adventure.